feel from Lawas
Okay.
on the journey to this our first stop Long Lidong. I feel excited.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feel different when I drive my current version and the new version. Previously, I have drive other brand than Mitsubishi. I can say that when you buy a Triton, you always feel on the first day, even though you use for a couple of years, you always feel first day you drive.
First impression, the car looks really good, that's for sure. It has all this new chrome design, and the headlights looks really good with the DRL. Driving from Lawas to where we are right now, it has been a great experience. Never done that before. To be honest, I drive a pickup truck myself, and being a pickup truck that's has been driving around KL, I'm sort of not really utilizing it much. So having to experience what we've done today is quite interesting, and we'll be able to test the capability of the car as well. Mitsubishi Malaysia has been around in Malaysia for 10 years now. I guess the brand has built its name all this while, and people know Mitsubishi through whatever experience that they have in Dakar rallying and all WRC rallying itself. We know that they have the DNA in terms of off-roading and rallying. They are rally bred lah, so they have the technology and they know what they are doing. So it is important that we try out what they are capable of doing. That's what we are doing today. So all in all, what Mitsubishi has been doing, it has been great. Reaching out to people and through media like us and all that. So you guys have been doing very well. So after trying the Mitsubishi Triton, the all-new Mitsubishi Triton, I would actually recommend it to my friends. In fact, I'm contemplating whether to buy one myself. Yeah, so this is that good. You guys should try it.
Pengalaman rasa macam lebih selesa, lebih mantap dan power lah. Dan senang lah untuk select pergi 4-wheel, 4L dan balik pergi 2H. Triton ni dia memang tough lah dan sesuai untuk lelaki-lelaki yang macho dan untuk mengurat cewek ya.
Betul.
It was a great pleasure. I've been driving a number of pickup trucks and all these things before, but I think from my personal point of view, this new vibrant 3 versions of the 2.5 auto, manual, and the adventure. I've driven all 3 on off-road and on-road. And Mararap Road, I think I've been driving that road, and also have driven every cars. That car have got the surge, especially on hill climb. When I put on the 4 high, superb. I can feel the LSD with the 80 tires. Wow, I can tell you. What happens if I use a mud terrain tires? It will be super. I can say this vehicle is a super vehicle.
Well, the new Triton is very durable in many ways, especially under extreme environments such as the muddy grounds and stuff, and all the rocky roads. It's really stable actually, even though you feel a bit shaky, but you don't actually hear all the noises and stuff, and rather you would actually enjoy your trip. It's not as scary as it sounds like when we were briefed. So when I drove the adventure variant, it was a new experience for me because it has this paddle shift things and the gear shift things where you can like switch from a 2-wheel to the 4-wheel, and then even the low gear when you could ascend really up to extreme grounds, you know. So yeah, it's very enjoyable, even though it's rough, but it's very enjoyable.
Today we had a very interesting drive from the rough roads to a very fast drive on the main road. It was so fun, I was terrified. I said, wow, God, how it's going so fast, and it's raining heavily, you know. But luckily, the all-new Triton managed the high speed on the main road. But I like the pedal shift of the adventure. It really helps us to control the going downhill. when we go downhill, you shift down to first gear and it holds the speed down. So that is the advantage of having pedal shifters on automatic in a 4-wheel drive. I think when you say hybrid LSD, people get very confused. What is a hybrid LSD? I think let's set the matter correct. It's a viscous LSD, and all LSDs are good for traction. And because of the viscous LSD, there's less wear and tear of the normal mechanical clutch pack. So I think it's a big advantage, but not all owners will realize this, because when they buy a 4-wheel drive, when they buy a twin cab like this, they just want a good, reliable drive, and they won't know about this advantage of the viscous coupled LSD. When you talk of power, power is power. But when you talk of power in automatic, it's very important to know your power band, 2000, 3000, and drive according to your tachometer. So follow the tachometer around 2000. That would be nice for this new Triton VGT.
I have to be honest, when the first Triton, the old one came out, I was not a big fan because I always believed that trucks should look like trucks, and it definitely did not. As I got to experience it a bit more, I got to appreciate all the benefits that come from what I considered unusual looks, like the J-line, giving superior comfort for the rear seat passenger. And overall, I think it works very well together. So when the new one came out, I actually had the same initial not so impressed reaction. But as I got to know it better, drive it a little bit more, again, it grew on me. So much so that I will be taking one into the Borneo Safari this year. The driving experience was great. I have been on the road to Marab before. I remembered it being very, very bumpy, very bouncy, and this time it was still bumpy but not so much, and it wasn't a problem. The suspension is very well sorted. Power is not an issue at all, plenty, up to the driver to control it. I believe in automatics, but with manual control. So the pedal shifters allows me to keep my hands on the wheel while shifting and up and down without having to look away from the road. And on roads like that, every second counts. Triton name is quite new in Malaysia. I remember the Storm being the first automatic, and that has set in my mind that it is a brand that is daring to bring in an automatic pickup truck when most people are saying nobody's going to buy that. And they prove everyone wrong, because within a few short years, those who did not have automatics lost out. Right? So a trendsetter. And again, the looks of the Triton, really radical, really revolutionary when it came out, but look at the numbers on the road now, so obviously it has worked.